We have one last stop here in Killarney National Park, and that is the Rock Castle. You'd think we'd be getting sick of castles. Never. I think something I've learned on this trip is actually how simple a lot of castles are. It sounds really silly to say, but you watch movies or you watch like shows like Game of Thrones, and there's these big giant castles with all these rooms and all these chambers. And yes, I'm sure those exist, but you come to a lot of these and they're really just simple structures, simple towers with only a few rooms and like one area for sleeping. It even said like there wasn't a lot of privacy in there. Like the lord and the servants all slept on the same floor. He just might have had his own room, but they all are in this tower here together. Everything happens right in there. So just something interesting to think about.
Great visit here to Rock Castle. This castle was actually in ruins, and it was part of a restoration process. In 1993, they had it fully restored. They use all the ancient techniques, and part of what holds the building together is cow hair. So that was pretty cool. As you can see behind me, Rock Castle sits on an absolutely beautiful lake, and there's kayaks and a lot of activity going on around here. Really just a beautiful setting. We've been really impressed with the castles here in Ireland. They're very approachable. It's fun. You can get up close and personal with them. Some of them aren't too big. And just popping in and seeing them. This one was free, and it's free to go in and take a look in the first floor. And of course, I think what's great about a lot of the castles is the outside and the settings. And they certainly don't lack for great settings here in Ireland. Well, we've hit a bit of a snag here. That is a flat tire. That's a tire, so hopefully get it changed. Well, we got the spare on, the help of a local farmer, also known as our hero. So, the day continues.
Well, we had a minor detour this afternoon with a flat tire, but thanks to the kindness of strangers, we are back on course, and we are here at the Blarney Castle, and we're very glad that we made it here. Let's go check it out. Let's go kiss that stone. Inside, heading to the Blarney Castle. How much was it to get in?
€18.
18 euro for the two of us. Baby's free. But we're catching our first glimpses as we're walking up. Beautiful grounds all around. They have a coffee shop. They have bathrooms, which is always important to know when you're traveling.
It's a very impressive castle. It's very tall.
Very impressive, very tall.
Grounds are beautiful as well.
The sign said it is an arduous climb to the top of the Blarney Castle. We are prepared. We are ready.
To get the gift of eloquence.
The gift of eloquence will be bestowed upon us shortly. This may be the most Irish thing we've done.
As we approach the castle, bagpipes are playing. They're also playing Danny Boy, so I feel like we should give a shout out to Moira Rose of Schitt's Creek. She can always belt out Danny's Boy. Move a room. But the castle is quite magnificent, actually.
Oh, yeah.
That seems ominous. What's in the poison garden? I think it's a bunch of poison ivy. So we're gonna avoid the poison garden. Also on property is the Blarney house. You can do a tour of it. We're not going to because children under 8 are not allowed, including babies. So we're gonna walk over and take a look at it. It's quite the impressive structure. Both the castle and the house on these grounds are very impressive structures. They have some gardens behind the castle as well. They're nice to stroll through, especially when you've got the bagpipe music playing. Looking at a castle, strolling through a garden, listening to bagpipes. It's not a bad way to spend a day. Climbing up the stairs here in Blarney Castle, and it is a tight circular staircase.
A little bit claustrophobic in here, not gonna lie. Here we go. I don't know if this is coming across how tight these stairs are. Oh, there's a rope. You can hold this rope as you climb up the stairs. Woo! Yeah. All right.
Oh my God. Ahead of me. I'm gonna transfer.
Somehow, I did it.
We kissed the Blarney Stone, or some stone near the Blarney Stone. It's really quite a stretch to get there, but we're gonna check out the pictures and see if they turned out any good.
Well, I successfully kissed the Blarney Stone, just the top of it. Adam didn't quite make it all the way down, but I still think there's some luck in it. I'm still hoping it gives us a little more eloquence. But it was kind of a scary experience. You hold on to bars and hope you don't fall, but very fun. Very, very unique experience. Now we're going to finish up here and keep rolling on to our next destination. There are more gardens and grounds to explore here at the Blarney Castle. We We're on a mission to get to the Blarney Stone, and our flat tire earlier had slowed us down just a little bit. So we have to keep on moving, but very, very fun stop. I'm like re-energized for the rest of our trip here in Ireland. Our next stop today is the Rock of Cashel. Right now we are walking over to the Rock of Cashel. We're here a little later in the day, so I believe it is closed, but we're walking up to get on the grounds, see how close up we can get. But first glimpses, pretty impressive.
Well, to me, one of the best parts about the Rock of Cashel is that when you drive into Cashel and see the tower, it is absolutely incredible in terms of its presence on the hill. It's a formidable structure, and when you get up close to it, you can really see kind of like where the roofs used to be, and you know, how it is kind of aged over time. But in terms of like castles that dominate like an area, it's probably one of the most impressive ones we've seen. All right, we're heading back to Dublin. We got one more fun day planned in Ireland. Sans car.
If you want to see more from our adventures in Ireland, click right here. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.